Summer long while you're stuck at the pool, I'm singing Broadway all day. Practicing lines, getting ready for school. I'll be rehearsing the next group would play. 'Cause I come alive in the spotlight. When the curtain goes up, things feel right. Who's gonna stand for however you please? And it's only the theater for me. The audience up on their feet, yelling and clapping for more. Picture your heart out skipping a beat, right where you want it to be, and you soar. We come alive in the spotlight. When the curtain goes up, things feel right.
I remember the first song and how beautifully everybody sang it, and how I decided I am not going on tour, I'm staying here.
I remember the last time the curtains fell on my last show. I just couldn't stop crying once it was over.
I remember auditioning for a show where I really wanted a part, and then I got one of the starring roles.
I remember when me and my brother were both penguins in our first show.
I remember my first show in 2022, and I got up on that stage and I was terrified.
I remember also in 2022 when the show ended, days, weeks, and months passed, and I kept asking, when's the next semester starting?
I remember in between a show, we all one time went out to a park and brought Nerf guns and water guns and had a giant battle just of fun, and it was one of the best memories I had of my childhood.
I remember the first time I improvised a line into the script that wasn't originally there and everyone laughed. Glad to see it still works.
I remember coming into classes and seeing Betina in Denver and just feeling super safe and at home.
I remember when all these. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I remember one of the shows we performed. We performed it online because the show had to still go on even during the pandemic.
I remember when all these kids used to be shorter.
I remember when Betina Hershey first came in to Garden Players, and I was getting in trouble for things like pulling all the girls' pigtails. But Betina Hershey and Denver Casado gave me a place and everyone a place here to grow as artists and as human beings, and for that, I will always remember Garden Players.
I remember before a tech rehearsal for a show, there was music playing, and me and Betina just did like a long tango dance around this whole room, and I've just never forgotten it.
I remember my first show at Garden Players. I was super shy and I had a lot of stage fright, and Miss Betina helped me a lot to get over that. So, thank you.
I remember being in 3rd grade and trying to do this 8th grader's homework backstage, but right during
I remember Denver and Betina teaching me how to read music for the first time as a kid, and then writing songs together in class.
I remember Miss Betina putting me on the spot to improv, and I had no idea what to do, so I just made stuff up, and that was my improv.
I remember the excitement of show night, and I kept, even though we weren't supposed to do this, I kept peeking behind the curtain to see how many people were in the audience, and I just remember the joy I felt when I saw my parents arriving, and they're also here tonight, which is really special.
I remember after my last show, all the younger kids made me promise to come back.
I remember muggy summer nights just like this one,
They hadn't set up the air conditioning here yet, so you can only imagine, right? During intermission, we would all go, we'd open the doors in the back and let the fresh air in, and you could see the lightning bugs in the park across the street. And it all just felt so magical to be here with friends and family on a night like this one.
I remember getting in trouble and Betina yelling at us. The best time's over.
Remember